hopefully my viewers from the last live session that got cut short will be here shortly. I am waiting just a few minutes. So if you're watching this after the fact, here's what just happened. One, I'm dumb and didn't plug in my laptop. Sorry. Stuff happens. I was forgetful. Yeah, I'm back. I know. I was explaining to the people who are going to watch this after the fact that yes, I'm dumb and I didn't plug in my laptop. And then the second fact is that my laptop is ancient and it really should be replaced, and I haven't yet because laptops are money. So, and until this was going to do, like, if we thought this was going to do well, then maybe I'd invest in another laptop, but we were just kind of waiting. Yeah, that. Did it freeze on that face? Because that would have been beautiful. That would have been beautiful. So who now? Do we have everybody? Sign up. Let me know who all's back. Who's here? And please tell me, like, I'm not going to pause again. And this was some nonsense, y'all. Some straight up nonsense. That's how I am. I've lived long enough to be a screenshot. Yay! That's what Allie was telling me. That my face was just like. Why are you not? You're emotionally not okay, Ember. Why? Oh no, it's glitching a bit. No. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you something I wanted to show you before. So in case it starts to glitch again, we at least got this. My husband for Mother's Day bought me a silicone resin mold, a little coffin tray. And I have poured something, but I have not pulled it because I figured I'd do that with you guys. I did one early, like when I first got it, I did one, and this is what it looks like. This is the back of it. You see it's got a nice little milky color. And that's the front of it. And it's got like little glitter in it, so it's a little shiny, a little sparkly. But I did that one. This one's black. So let's see. All right. I'm going to pull it this way so that way you guys see the front before I do. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. How flippin' pretty is that? Oh my God, that is gorgeous. Oh ho 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 ho. Well, this is going to be one of the things that I'm going to do a flash TikTok sale, and this thing's going to be up there. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Okay, now I just got to figure out what. Now I'm addicted to this mold. Like, I need to make another one. That's, y'all, just look at it. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. All right, I got to put it down. But it's pretty. I like it. Well, it's a makeup tray. That's what I've been told. It's a makeup tray. whatever, maybe, I don't know. All right, I am going to pull the Oracle cards tonight because I just kind of felt like the need to do that. Oh, here's the other thing that I made. I found out that my alcohol inks work real well with my resin on the outside. So the resin that's in there actually looks like this because it was remnants of the coffin. So I poured it into this mold and then I did that with him. Made like a little albino bat. Kind of cute. All right. Pull a card for me is what I meant. Okay. Who wants a tarot reading? Let's go. All right. Okay. All right. I'll watch the replay eventually. What's going on? Bye. Thanks, Ember. Okay. So I gotta find out what's going on with Ember after this because now I've read through chat a little bit better and I'm like, what's wrong with my Ember? I gotta make sure she's okay. All right. So Allie is moderator for tonight. Congratulations, Allie. You got an upgrade. Let's give who is in Q. So who's in Q? Looking to see. Hey, Ashley, you're back. Yay. Did Aaron make it back? Did Aaron and Cindy make it back as well? Ember and Garrett and Lori. Okay. So let's do Ember. And I'm focusing on the whole emotion. Okay. Ember. I got the snake. Eternity. Eternity. I'm going to pull my my guide here and see if I can find out what that means. Ah, there we go. Continuous, immortality, everlasting, ongoing, infinite. That's what eternity means. Snakes are incredibly misunderstood, often considered to be symbols of evil or satanic. In reality, these beauties are true symbols of transition, transformation, reincarnation, and ongoing adaptability. We are constantly evolving, shedding old phases and skins in order for growth and becoming even more than what we once were. You may be ready to shed your current skin, and those around you may not be ready for what's going to emerge. Growth is painful, and sometimes we must leave things or people behind for the time being. I think that last part, Ember, is what's going on right now. 2020 was a year of growth for all of us. Like it was a forced year of growth by the universe, and I will absolutely fight anybody that says it wasn't. Everybody went through some type of forced growth in 2020, and in 2021 we're having to apply that growth, and that growth hurts. You think about if you've ever had your nail smashed and you lose your nail, that new nail that comes up is tender. It's growing and it's going to be strong, but it's tender. And right now you're just tender. There's growth happening and there's people that are having to be cut from your life, and it doesn't feel good. But it's okay because you're going to be strong. All right? Garrett, let's get you. Garrett. Garrett. Let's see if I can connect to your energy. You probably hear my daughter in the other room. I hear the phone. I hear her phone. Garrett, I'm having a hard time finding your card tonight. So Garrett, I'm not finding your card with this. I'm gonna pull my goddess deck, my goddess tarot deck. I think I know why I can't pull a card, but I'm gonna try to pull a card with my goddess deck and see if I can pull a card with them. Garrett, I can't pull a card. Here's the reason why I think that I can't pull a card. I think you are in a state of mind in which this is not something that you're concentrating on. I feel a lot of chaos energy around you. A lot of chaos energy around you. I see disheveled. I don't know how to explain that. I just see disheveled. Yeah. I just see a lot of chaos energy around you right now, Garrett, and that energy is blocking your guidance. Probably for a purposeful reason. There's something that you need to experience without being biased, but it will not let me pull your cards tonight. So, and again, like I told Amber, growth hurts. And I think you both are going through something that's hurting, but much needed. Much needed. Lori, let's get you, okay? Yeah, they don't think about nasty goo. It looks like Allie's saying, when caterpillars emerge into butterflies, it's not pretty. Like, it's not this clean, emerging from a chrysalis. It's not clean. Some people even said like they look like they have bled all over like if they have chrysalis in an enclosure to show kids, sometimes it's just a nasty, gory mess. That mess is part of the growth. That mess is part of us getting rid of the things that no longer serve us. And getting rid of things that no longer serve us sometimes are really hard. Like, for instance, way back in the day, I used to smoke 2 packs of cigarettes a day. That did not serve me. Was it something I enjoyed? Yes, I enjoyed it immensely. But it did not serve me. And when I quit, it was hell. Okay, it was pure hell. But it was needed. So growth doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. And it's why a lot of people don't grow. That's why a lot of people don't heal from things that they need to heal from, because it hurts and you run away from pain. That's human instinct. But sometimes we just got to. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Amber. That makes sense for what I was feeling. Okay. Oh no, Aaron, Cindy, you just got here. You know what you missed? I pulled the coffin. Do y'all want to see it? It was really pretty. Oh, those are difficult conversations to have. Amber, those are difficult conversations to have. This isn't completely dry, so I have to like make sure it's not laying flat. Boundaries. Boundaries are something that don't feel good to have. I'm learning. I'm learning boundaries, and I'm not good at setting them. You know that. I'm not good at setting them. And it is something that we train people how to treat us by the boundaries that we place or that we do not place. So when you ask, what choice should you make? What boundary are you okay with either having or not having? And can you live with that boundary or no boundary? That's what it comes down to. Can you live with having that boundary or can you live without having that boundary? And that's the harder question to answer. You know? Yeah. Cindy and Aaron, this is for you. I pulled it earlier and I told everybody that I actually am having a flash meal on TikTok probably tomorrow or Sunday, sometime like that. But this is what the back looked like, right? Right? So pretty. Oh, you see the glitter. You see the pretty glitter. That's it. That's what the coffin ended up looking like. Yeah, like I thought that was pretty. And Cindy, I think you'll like this one. I think your little monster has one of my first pieces. I got that guy. Yeah. What is that guy? Yeah, it's a tray. It's I guess a cosmetic tray, a rolling tray, whatever you want to use it for. It's a tray, right? Yeah. So Amber, you and I get to talk after this. Got it? Because you need a shoulder. So, all right. Allie. Cindy, that was probably one of my first ones that was like, it's okay. I've learned some things. Amber, you're right about what you say being impressionable. I agree with that. Chameleon is what I feel. Chameleon. Right. Right, because it's not somebody you want to set a boundary for. I get that. Totally get that. And you shouldn't. That's not, unless this person is causing him harm, you shouldn't. Not your place. Or at least that's my opinion. You know? How do I say how you feel? Stand by how you feel. And every time it happens, remind them. And if you get to the point where you're having to remind them more than not remind them, then that's when I would have a problem. you know? It's free will. There is no guidance to that. That's just how it is. Like you know from being in here and everybody else being in here, there's people that come in here and like tell me about this person and I can't because even with you, I can tell you here's what the cards say to you. But like I've said time and time again, tarot for me is like an oil lamp on a dark wooded trail. Okay? It will illuminate that path enough for you to see to get out, right? But you have to use all of your senses other than sight to get out of those dark woods. You have to be able to hear, is there an animal coming for you, right? So tarot is like that. Tarot can give you choices that are available, I think. But I get so aggravated with tarot readers that are like, oh, yes, this. Yes, sometimes cards will tell me exactly like this situation. But there are so many variables, so many things. People can make one choice that wasn't available the week before, and it changes the whole game. I agree with Allie. I agree. Woo, Cindy. Coffee. You let me know what color. I will make them any color you want. Yeah, I will. I have my Cash App and I also have PayPal. So if you guys ever want to buy something and you don't want to go through the Etsy shop, just let me know. And just tell me what you want. Like for TikTok, basically it's going to be, here are the items, here's what they cost. PM me if you're interested, and then they'll send me, Cash App me the money or PayPal, one or the other. Or they can go through Etsy, whatever they want to do. I think that's it, Amber. Like your card, and for him, there's a lot of chaos energy. There's a lot of chaos energy. I cannot pull him a card. I cannot pull him a card. Every time I think I've settled on a card, something's happening. So it won't let me pull him a card. This is what, like I've said, what I think is happening. He's in a state in which he himself is not sticking on one thought. It's just a lot of multiple thoughts. So what I think is that there's some emotional things, some guilt going on. And that's why I can't pull the card. For you, yours has been about growth for the last 3 weeks. Yours definitely is about detachment of people. I don't know if that's what it's referring to. I feel strongly that it is family members and not him. I will say that. I feel very strongly it's family members on both sides. But I don't feel like it was him. But I do feel that you both are growing as people. And so sometimes that can like cause a little bit of rift in us seeing each other, because we're different than the day before. So each day we get to learn new versions of ourselves. Yeah, I agree with that. I do. I don't think he's trying to choose between, but I do think that there are sentiments on both sides. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it. So. Exactly. Allie's got some good advice there. All right, Lori, you've been patient. Let's get you a card. Oh. By the way, Lori, I try to answer your messages so much. during the day though, I'm teaching, so I often feel bad because I'm giving you like one-worded like responses, and I'm like, she's gonna think I'm being short with her, and I'm not. Oh my god. So know that I'm not being short with you. I'm just having to be short because I'm teaching, and I probably shouldn't look at, you know, my messages in between classes. It's okay. Okay. So Lori, let's get you. Hello, Farid. Yes. Let's get Allie. Can you put Farid in queue for me, please? Amber, it's about time. You take care of everybody else. It's about time we take care of you. It's good. It's all good. All right, Lori. Lori, it feels like you've got multiple questions going on in your head at once. And it was like, this is what it felt like. It felt like you were cycling through these. Like, oh, which one do I take? Oh, like that's what it felt like. It felt like you were cycling through these. You got the Moonstone. You got Sacred. Sacred. I'd like to know. Moonstone is deeply tied to the divine and the moon, ebbing and flowing with your intuition and emotional state. Moonstone is asking you contemplate and reflect upon your emotions, actions, or intuition. It is essential to consider our actions and reactions to situations, seeing only what is truly important. Take time to reflect upon your circumstances, keeping an open mind and an open heart to opinions and messages you may receive. That last part. There are some things that you're going to hear that you're not necessarily, it's not like it's, oh my god, these are the worst news I've ever heard. No, it's not like that. It's that like you just will disagree with a decision. You will disagree with a decision, but this card is reminding you keep an open mind. Just because it's not something that you would have done, keep an open mind. Like it said, you know, the moon has its own, you know, has control over its own cycles. So have an open mind. See what this cycle leads you to. Think there's something new around the bend for you. Okay? That's what I feel like. So Lori, I think so. So people are like, wait, what's going on? Who's who? I see in chat, they're like, wait, did she refer to somebody? I don't see that person here. Lori, and I think you and I know what that is. We were talking earlier this week, so I think your card is just pointing that out even more so. Like here's what I feel. I feel like you've questioned that decision quite a bit. You've questioned it in a way that you wouldn't have questioned it before. Okay, I feel like there's another little thought that pops in. They don't have all the information I do. But you might not have all the information they have. Okay? I think there's part of you that thinks that you have more information than they do. And they actually have some information that you're not aware of. Hope that makes sense to you. All right, who's next? Who is next? Let's see. I'm looking for where Allie told me who was next. I'm like, what's going on? Ashley, you're next. What's up, my Ashley? How are you feeling, gorgeous? I hope you had a better week than you've been having. You got the Cauldron. Sustain. Interesting. That's not the book. I pulled up the Goddess book. That's not the book. What are you doing? You silly. The cauldron is often seen as a symbol of the womb. It is a representation of the divine feminine, offering sustenance for you to survive. The cauldron is a vessel offering safety, security, and comfort. This card appears when you may be desiring support. Know that you are always being guided and supported by the universe. Persevere and persist through the unknown. You are safe. And I think this is absolutely supposed to go to you, Ashley. You're in a state right now where there's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of unknowns. And because of that, you don't feel secure. You don't feel safe. You don't feel safe in anything, in any aspect of your life right now. And you feel like a fake for putting on the brave front, saying all is fine, but you feel like a fake for saying it because inside you're terrified and you just want somebody to tell you that it's going to be okay. It's not going to be okay. Life is never going to be okay. Life is tough. Life is hard. But there will be moments of absolute joy. Okay? Absolute joy. And in those moments, life will be okay. And those are the moments that make us feel safe. So when you don't feel safe, think of those moments. Those moments that you had absolute joy. Okay? That's what life does to us. It throws us up, spits us up, puts us back in and chews on us and spits us back out again. And then it's like, let's do this again. But then there's those moments that are just beautiful moments, right? Hey, Becca. Hey, Becca. So, Ashley, called out by the cards again. Yep, that's right. You were definitely called out by the cards again. It happens often. Cindy, aren't you next? I believe you're next, right? What's up, my Becca? That's right. You're getting a baby monkey, Ashley. I'm telling you what. I am slightly jealous. Slightly. As soon as you told me about the baby monkey, immediately, unfortunately, and I hate myself for it, the whole day I was thinking, baby monkey, riding on a pig, baby monkey. Oh, God. This is awful. You have wings for it. I'm done. Right? I am done. Ah! Farid, thank you very much. Aaron, then Cindy, and then you. Thank you. All right, Aaron, your turn. Your turn. See if the cards are going to yell at you today. Barrage. Courage. You got courage. What you need courage for? Barrage is used in protection spells and was worn by medieval knights to bring about courage during battles and matches. This card is asking you to be brave. You may be feeling fearful right now about a situation. Uncertainty can often play havoc on emotions. Barrage is offering you courage to weather whatever may come. Do not be afraid of what may be. You are supported in all your decisions, and whatever may happen, no matter how scary it may seem at the time, will pass. Ask yourself, what is it you are currently afraid of and why? And it's weird because I did not notice until just now that there's like these really tiny, tiny, tiny questions until I saw yours. So, Aaron, what are you afraid of and why? What decision are you making that terrifies you so much that you will not make that decision? Yeah, it's gonna yell at you again. All right, Cindy. Cindy, your energy has been feeling pretty upbeat lately. However, tonight it feels a little weird. It's not like it's down, it just feels weird. Like strained is the word that I'm using. Like you are tired. Yeah. All right, let's see. Okay. Carnation. You got strength. Absolutely, Fairy. You may. You got Carnation, which is strength, which is interesting. Gardenia. Carnation. The carnation is considered divine flower and is often referred to as the flower of the gods. Carnations are often used in protection and healing spells to bring energy and strength to the intended. This card appears to remind you that you are unique. You are a divine being and are full of courage. It is time to tap into the well of inner strength that you possess. Remind yourself of all that you are and all that you carry within you. This card is like, remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you come from. Right? That's what it's saying. That weird energy that you're having right now. No. Remind yourself who you are. And excuse my language. But, Cindy, remind yourself, you're a badass bitch. All right? You're a badass bitch. All right? That's who you are. You got strength. You've got talent. You've got an amazing way of turning things from plain, ordinary things to things of terror, things of beauty, things of delight. Remember that. Remember who you are. That's right. Remember who you are. Aaron. Ooh. I know. I said a bad word. Shush. All right. Fairy, you. Am I saying your name right? Please make sure that, like, if I say anybody's name incorrectly, put it in chat, the phonetical spelling of it, so that way I can make sure I'm saying it right. I do not want to disrespect anybody like that. Okay, so you want to know about this connection Um, so I feel like you're wondering if it was a valid connection. Like this was meant to happen, or is this just a fleeting connection? Um, okay. Yeah. So I will say this just from trying to feel out the situation and connect with your energy. Um, every situation, every person that you meet, and this is for everybody, there's reasons for those things. I almost want to say that this particular one, this particular friendship is an educational friendship, meaning that there is some type of, I don't want to say skill, but like emotional skill that you're going to be learning from this relationship. But let's pull a card and let's find out, okay? See what your oracle has to say. You got clear quartz, which is healing. Okay. All right. I think I've. Clear quartz is a master healer and amplifier. It can absorb, store, and release any energy that comes its way. It is a battery taking in all that is offered and fixing and mending all that may feel broken. Clear quartz has memory. It can be gentle or strong depending on what it is offered. Does something require mending? Are you in need of healing energy? Take on the attributes of clear quartz. Allow the energy around you to enhance and fill you up. Take the energy and transform it into something amazing. So this, like I said, it's an emotional skill. I believe this person's in your life to help you heal from another situation. Um, are they a permanent fixture in life? I'm not seeing that. I really don't see that they're a permanent fixture in your life. They are somebody like, okay, this is the way I hear it. It might not make any sense to you whatsoever, but what I'm hearing is this person is your educational course. This is not your degree. This person is just your educational course. So I would enjoy what is there. That's what it's meant to do. You need to enjoy what's there. Take one day at a time. Um, as far as do they think of you? Yes. But do I see that this is a forever situation? No. I don't see that it's a forever situation. What it feels like is it's an educational situation. It's where you are meant to learn and to mend, like your card says, it's a mending thing. Um, I want to say that there has been a previous relationship that made you question certain parts of you. Meeting this person now is allowing you to heal those things that you questioned. Okay. So I don't think he's missing. Like, it doesn't feel like he's missing. He might be absent from your life, but he's not missing from life. Yeah. I would say definitely just be open to whatever lesson this person is supposed to teach you. But like I said, they're not a permanent fixture. Um, Do they think of you? Yes, but it's a passing thing. It's not a I think the attention is uneven. That's what I'll say. I think the attention is uneven. So, sorry. Sometimes that's not what we want to hear, but that's what we kind of need. So, yeah, that's Who's next? Do we have anybody else that's next? I know that we had, I think, one more person that came in. Was it Becca, right? So Becca's going to be the last person for today. Yay, Becca, you're the last person. Becca, you missed it. I pulled another coffin from the mold. Look at this. Ba-bam. That's just gorgeousness. Yes. Oh, and Allie. That's right, Allie. That's what happens with moderators. Unless you don't push it. I don't remember. Ask Amber. All right. So Allie, then Becca. Allie has been a good moderator and it is good, has been... Can I talk? No. Allie has been a good moderator in the absence of Amber. So thank you. Oh, okay. So Allie. You just had a hard time thinking of what you wanted to actually say, didn't you? Like, you're young, so I don't know if you'd get this reference. Back in the day, instead of having contacts in your phone, you'd have something called a Rolodex. And they were little cards with people's names and addresses and phone numbers on them. And you'd have them sit on your desk. And if you needed to call somebody, you'd look through your Rolodex. But you take your finger, and it was one of my favorite things to do, and just kind of like ripple through it. And you could see all of them real quick, just like that's what it felt like. That's what your brain felt like just now. It was just like there was a Rolodex of things that you wanted to ask. And you couldn't pick one. Like, is that it? I don't know. Yeah, Becca, that's why I put you last, because you're the last one to join. All right, that's okay. Allie, that's what I thought. You got New Moon. New Moon is a beginning. New Moon is the time where if a witch was to create a spell, we would create spells that are like fertility spells. They're the things that have to do with creation. They're the things that have to do with building, right? We plant seeds by the new moon. Or at least in my practice, we do. I'm learning there's a lot of other people that do it vastly differently than I am, and to each is their own. It's the reason why I'm a witch, because I get to be me. But you are in an absolute beginning. You have gone through a cycle, and now you're at the beginning of a new cycle. And so there's going to be a lot of building in this cycle. There's going to be a lot of creating new things in this cycle. It's going to be exhausting because there's so much creation going on. But there's also this giddiness, this excitement that it's a new chapter, it's a new slate, it's a way to start something new, build the person that you wanted to be. Like that's what this is. It's the new moon. You are building a better version of you. Like we talked about today, growth is painful. Growth is painful, but much needed. So that's where you are. So this is what I'm going to tell you. What that tells me right there is when we talk about growing, part of your growth is to look at your two legs and realize you get to stand on those. These are your two legs. You keep yourself up. You don't require someone else's legs to keep you up because you can do that, right? So part of your growth is realizing that you don't need that validation. You don't need it. You validate you. You are excited for you, right? You don't need anybody else to validate how you feel. If you're excited by it, cool. That's the only opinion that matters, right? I'm dyeing my hair green again. Do I care that if I wear red lipstick, I all of a sudden look like a gremlin? Slightly. But no. It's okay. I like green hair. I think I look cute with green hair. I'm going to wear green hair, right? All my life, I was told that round frames, because I have a fat face, wasn't good. Screw it. Wearing round frames, right? Why? Because I like it. I don't care. So part of this new cycle is you being able to say, I don't need validation. I validate me. I am proud of me. I don't need that in my life. Got it? And you know that daddy will be there for you because he is a good daddy. You know, your dad is a good man. You know, so he just, as all parents do, we get scared and we say stuff because we get scared. We're human. We make mistakes too, you know? Aaron Green hair for life. All right, Becca. Allie, I chased validation from everybody. Everybody. I chased validation from everybody. And I am too dang old to chase your validation anymore. Don't get to be my age and have regrets because you went for validation and not happiness. Got it? All right, Becca. Let's go. Becca, why do you feel sad? Oh, because what I just talked to Allie about, that brings up stuff for you. Got it. Got it. Oh, Lord. Lord. You got the okay, so I am a bad witch and don't know how to say this right because I've called it a thame and it's not. It's like a thame or something. It's a knife. All right. A thame. I am such a bad witch. I can't ever remember. All right. The athame is traditionally used to direct the flow of energy during rituals. Often a symbol of the fire element, it represents the masculine energy for ceremonies. The athame appears when there are energies that need to be released. There may be a situation that requires distance in order for you to see clearly. Stepping away or detaching yourself may be what it's needed to gain clarity. Something is not serving you, and distance is needed to bring your energy back into balance. So, did you talk to somebody this week that you haven't talked to lately, and that conversation threw you off? And you've promised to continue talking this week and you just don't feel like it? Is that what I'm feeling? Like there's you made a, it's not a promise, but it was kind of, it's an obligation. Like you're obligated to carry this conversation on, and because of how that first conversation made you feel, you don't want to continue the second. It's okay to say I'm not ready. Okay? It is okay because you need to pull in all your thoughts. It's okay to cut that out for right now and collect yourself and figure out how you feel about it. All right? Don't feel guilty over that. And I think that's what you were looking for in this conversation, is you're looking for validation also. It is okay to say no. And that goes for everybody that's watching this. It is okay to say no and not have an excuse why. No is a valid excuse. No. Why? No. Just don't. No. Okay? You don't owe anybody an explanation. You know, I love my husband to pieces. He is the love of my life. He is my everything, right? But if he asks me something and I don't want to do it, it's no. Why? Because I said no. I don't owe him an explanation for why I don't want to do something. He's my husband. Right? So oh, boundaries. That's what today. Oh my goodness. We always seem to have a theme, don't we? Like inadvertently, the universe is like, all right, let's thumb through this Rolodex here. All right, theme tonight is boundaries. Here you go. Yep. That's right. Tears are healing. There's a reason why they're salty. That's what I absolutely believe. Like salt water is a healing thing, right? Salt water is a healing. Your tears are salty. So tonight's lesson is have some boundaries and say no. Why do I feel like the end of a G.I. Joe series all of a sudden? I'm done. We're done for tonight, by the way. All right, my kiddos, my lovelies, and my friends, right? Because that's what you all are. You're my friends. I'm done for tonight. Tomorrow we'll start again at 7. I do want you guys to give me some feedback. I am thinking of changing live tarot nights from Friday and Saturday to sometime during the week, like Monday through Thursday sometime. So if there's a day that you guys prefer, let me know in the comments after the video uploads. Let me know so that way I can go back and I can look through them and I can see which days work for you guys best. But it would be at 7, and we'd go from 7 to 8 through the Monday through Thursday. And the reason why is because the pandemic, we were able to start moving around more because I've been vaccinated. Yay! Even though being around people still give me like an absolute panic attack. I almost said some really ugly things in a grocery store today. If I wouldn't have walked away. So I don't like being around people still, but my husband and I would like to be able to go out on a date. And since both of us work during the week, it would only be Friday or Saturday nights that I could go and have a date with my husband. So I need to change our tarot nights so that way my honey can have some of my time too. Okay. All right. Vaccination stations. That's what we are, right? Mm-hmm. I am so excited that I got the vaccine. I really am. I am so excited that I got the vaccine. You just don't know. But this year being away from people has kind of made me think about some things. I don't really like being around people. If I could work from home, I if I could do this, if I could make stuff and talk to people, like I've said, if I could make stuff and talk to people and make money, happy camper, right? All right, my loves. Have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay? Good night, everyone.